Imagine this: what if I told you that America's most controversial president might accidentally solve the biggest health crisis of our time? Sounds crazy, right? But wait until you hear this. Trump's recent obsession with GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic isn't just about looking good for the cameras. It's actually tapping into something deep in human psychology, something that goes back thousands of years. And the religious implications? That's where it gets really interesting. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this isn't just about weight loss, it's about reshaping American society itself. So here's the thing: humans have been obsessed with controlling appetite for literally millennia. In ancient Greece, they had this concept called saphrosine, basically self-control over bodily desires. The Stoics believed that mastering hunger was the path to mastering life itself. Now fast forward to today. We have 73.6% of American adults classified as overweight or obese. That's not just a number, that's a psychological epidemic. And here comes Trump, promoting these GLP-1 drugs like they're some revolutionary discovery. But here's what's fascinating: these drugs don't just suppress appetite. They literally rewire the brain's reward system. They target the same neural pathways that Buddhist monks have been trying to control through meditation for centuries. Think about it: what if technology can now do what years of spiritual practice used to achieve? That's the real revolution happening right now, and most people don't even realize it. Now this is where it gets really deep. Christianity has always had this complex relationship with the body, right? Gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins. Islamic traditions emphasize moderation in eating. Hindu and Buddhist practices literally revolve around controlling physical desires. But suddenly, we have a pill that can do what religious discipline promised. What happens to spiritual practice when pharmaceutical intervention becomes easier than prayer? The Catholic Church hasn't officially commented yet, but there are whispers. Some theologians are asking, if God gave humans free will to choose restraint, is using medication to control appetite somehow cheating? In Islamic jurisprudence, there's this principle called maslaha, public interest. If these drugs prevent diabetes and heart disease, is it actually a religious obligation to use them? But here's the controversial part: Trump's promotion of these drugs might accidentally be creating America's first truly secular approach to what were once considered moral failings. Trump's psychology here is brilliant, whether intentional or not. He's taking something that makes people feel shame, their weight, and offering a technological solution instead of moral judgment. Traditional conservative politics often blamed individuals for their health problems. Just exercise more, eat less. But Trump's embracing medical intervention. That's actually a massive psychological shift for the Republican base. Studies show that when people feel less shame about their bodies, they make better political decisions. They're less likely to vote based on fear and anger. Remove the shame, and you remove one of the primary tools of populist politics. This is what makes the GLP-1 revolution so genuinely important. It's not just about health outcomes. It's about fundamentally restructuring how Americans think about themselves, their bodies, their choices, and their relationship with authority, whether that authority is religious, political, or medical. So here's the real question: as we move into a future where pharmaceutical solutions can replace centuries of spiritual and moral discipline, what happens to the practices that built our character? What happens to religion when science offers an easier path? And what happens to politics when shame loses its power? These aren't just medical questions anymore, they're existential ones. The pill has been invented. The revolution has already begun. What we do with it now? That's up to us.